Okay. Hey, Kev and Chantel, your race begins.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Done.
Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. All right. Hey, y'all. Welcome to 50 Strong. We are so happy that you are joining us today for what is a special edition of 50 Strong. And again, we just want to thank you for your time. I'm Candy Tillman. For those of you that I haven't met, but most all the names here with us today look at least familiar to me, either from joining us here at 50 Strong before or maybe on LinkedIn. So I just want to say thanks, everybody, for being here. We really appreciate you. 50 Strong is an industry-led effort made possible by Johnson & Johnson, Amazon, Wells Fargo, Tech Systems, Cushman & Wakefield, Fiserv, ADP, Lowe's, Verizon, and John Deere. We are so grateful not only for their support, but for their collaboration, for everything that we do at 50 Strong. Today is a special edition focused on women veterans in the workforce. I want to be clear. If you are not a women veteran, you are still welcome at 50 Strong. This event is for all military affiliated job seekers and maybe eventual job seekers for those of you still on active duty or in school. But we are making an effort to put an intentional focus on women veterans in the workforce. And so you'll hear from some new voices that are with some of our employer partners that may not have been at 50 Strong before. This meeting, I want to give a special shout out to Jamie McCall at Cushman & Wakefield. This meeting came about because Jamie sent a message one day and said, very simply, hey, what do you think if we did a 50 Strong event focused on women veterans? And what if we collaborated with other employers to do it? And so, Jamie, thank you so much for that nudge about 6 weeks ago. Here we are for the special first edition, and we're so happy that you all are joining us for that. All the companies that you see here are represented here on the call. They'll each be hosting their own breakout room, so stay with us and you'll have a chance to talk to each one of them. Important, I need everybody to be on Zoom 5.3.0 or later. We have a smaller group today, so it's definitely not a big deal if you're not. We can manually move you. All right. At 50 Strong, we believe that warm connections and direct exposure to industry can really help as you're navigating that next chapter. For those of you that are with us here today as women veterans, you may have the experience of a veteran and that of a woman in the workplace, probably. And so we wanted to make sure that we are both thanking you for your service and offering a little bit extra of an opportunity to build relationships. If you are here with us on active duty, thank you so much. You're going to hear from lots of folks that can share their experience from active duty into the civilian workforce. If you are here with us and you are in school, while you're in school, navigating your training or your degree is a great time to be talking to those at employers. So we thank you for being here. All the employers that are here seek military talent. Many of them have resourced military specific pathways. Maybe one's a great fit for you. Maybe you're going to find that perfect match for you today. But if not, you're going to hear from some awesome voices, awesome women that are doing really great work that have been in your shoes. And I think their insight will be really helpful. A little bit about what we do. We host 3 series of events. So today's event is for all service members, veterans, spouses, Guard, Reserve, to meet with lots of different employers. We also host 50 Strong SkillBridge Connect, which is just for those of you that are on active duty seeking SkillBridge opportunities. And importantly, we put a lot of emphasis behind supporting and enabling industry partners as they're seeking best practices to engage with military talent. So we run 50 Strong Industry Connect as well for that purpose. It looks like about 44% of you are joining us here at 50 Strong today for the first time. Thank you so much for being here. We welcome you to join us anytime. We host events like this almost every week. This week we are having 2 events. We have an app that makes event sign up a little bit easier. So please feel free to use that if that's helpful for you. I wanted to quickly show our calendar for the rest of the spring. We will not have our student veteran hiring event tomorrow. We're going to be rescheduling that one to April 21st for all the employers that are here with us. But our next large event like this is going to be on April 13th, featuring SkillBridge opportunities. So for those of you that are joining us as a job seeker, please certainly join us back anytime. I want to say a special thank you. It looks like 42% of you that are joining us today are currently in or recently graduated from an education program. I want to give a shout out to our education partners that are actively sharing out 50 Strong events to support their students. If you are here with us from one of these schools, I'd love to hear it in the chat. But certainly please know that we appreciate them for leaning in on your career readiness and eventual workforce outcomes. So thank you to all that gave us feedback on this. All right, we're going to be together for a few more minutes, and then we will open up the breakout rooms for 1 hour. Each of the employers that are here with us today will host their own breakout room. And then we'll come back together for just a quick wrap up and some fun giveaways. All right, I'm going to stop my screen share. Again, I want to say thank you to so many of you that are joining us here today. Normally, this is a time that I would ask my husband, Kevin. I did not serve, by the way. So normally this is a time that I would ask my husband, Kevin, to say hello. We founded 50 Strong together in 2020. A lot of what we're doing is based off of his personal experience out of the military, and he normally gives a little hello and a quick intro. Today, Kevin is going to give his slot to Chantel DeWall, who we're thrilled to have as part of the 50 Strong team, and who is a veteran. So Chantel, do you mind to say a quick hello?
No, thank you, Kevin, for showing the honor on me. Hi, everyone. My name's Chantel. I'm thrilled to be here. Like, this is really exciting to be able to hear so many other women veterans, speak about their experiences. But I was in the Coast Guard from 2006 to 2013. I was a diesel mechanic and mostly worked at doing search and rescue. And after I got out, I was like, all right, easy. I'm going to use my GI Bill, go back to school and get like an office job and make a ton of money and be totally fine. That took a lot longer than I initially anticipated. I got out, met a Marine a year later, and then I've moved every 2 years since. So it's taken a while, but I'm finally definitely in my like dream career, and I'm just super excited to meet other veterans that have gone through the process. And my passion for student veterans is crazy. So the fact that it's over 40% of you that are currently enrolled or just graduated is amazing, because 50 Strong is just such an amazing organization for supporting student veterans and our employer partners that, work to create pathways for student veterans. And I've been in your shoes in terms of trying to navigate work, going back to school, feeling out of place, feeling older than everybody, trying to find out the best resources that are available to me. So just thank you for having me here. And I definitely want to connect with all of you on LinkedIn. So thanks a lot, Candy. I'm not sure what else to say. I'm getting excited.
Perfect. Perfect. Thanks so much. Okay, I want you to hear from a couple of our employer partners that are helping to make this all possible. Again, you will have the opportunity to talk to them directly, all of these employers plus more in the breakout rooms. But as I mentioned, this event is the direct result of a question by Jamie McCall. If you don't know Jamie, she is nudging many of us on many topics often, and she is relentless in her support for opening pathways for military talent, including this event. Jamie, I want to say thank you so much. And with that, Jamie, the floor is yours for a couple minutes to say hello.
Thank you, Candy, and welcome everyone. I'm super excited and certainly passionate to have all of you here joining us today. And I definitely want to give an extra shout out to Candy and to really all of the employer partners for making this Women Veterans session happen. Obviously passionate about it, but really what sparked my interest in it, as I do receive on a pretty frequent basis a lot of emails from service members as I lead our SkillBridge program. And I'm certainly never offended. And at this point in time, I actually just laugh at it. But on one particular day, I received one too many, Mr. McCall and Sir. And I thought I conquered that battle about 20 years ago. And clearly I haven't, right? And so with that, I was like, gosh, I just want to celebrate the diversity and the minority of being. Hopefully you can all tell I am a woman and I am a veteran. So I served 6 years in the Army National Guard proudly. But I'm just really excited about the panelists that I have in our breakout room today. It's not like a typical breakout room that we normally have. So we have 5 amazing women veterans from Cushman & Wakefield, and really excited for all of you to learn about that. So with that, just like I'm not a Mr. or Sir, Cushman & Wakefield is not a law firm, in case you haven't done your research, okay? So we are a global commercial real estate company. We facilitate the sales, the leasing, the purchasing of buildings, skyscrapers, retail shopping centers, manufacturing, industrial, multifamily apartments and complexes. For any sports fans, the Tennessee Titans and the New England Patriots stadiums are properties that we manage. We have the largest footprint here in the United States, but we have over 400 offices in 60 countries and over 50,000 employees. So types of roles that we hire for, run the spectrum from anywhere from property administration up to property management, certainly facilities, maintenance and engineering, keeping the lights and the HVAC on, operations, and of course, a lot of different support roles like finance, accounting, and HR. But I'm super excited with the team that I have here today. I've got 3 branches represented. I've got junior, senior enlisted, and officers, and 3 of the 5 are SkillBridge converted to full-time roles. So if you're interested in learning about learning and development, about what in the world is a deal desk specialist, how to get your foot in the door and learn about account management, or what is a data center project manager, or digital marketing, I've got 5 amazing women veterans joining us here today. And last but not least, I have my amazing colleague, Billy Flagg, who is not a woman, but is an Army veteran and a product of our SkillBridge program. And he assists specifically with our veterans and military spouses. So he'll be here for the first 30 minutes. And then last but not least, come to our breakout room to learn how you can win a Yeti cooler at the end of the session. We'll be giving away one of those, and you'll find out how you can do that in our session. So please join us, and thank you all so much for being here. Really happy to learn more about all of you, and thanks again, Candy, for having us.
Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate you. Next up is Tiffany Doherty from Johnson & Johnson. Tiffany and I have had many conversations about the importance of women in the workplace, but certainly women veterans, and showing strong representation. Tiffany, I want to thank you for being a little angel that sits on my shoulder often. And thank you for being here today, Tiffany.
Thank you, Candy. So aside from being Candy's biggest fan, and also Kevin, I would say Kevin's one of my best examples of a male supporter. His willingness to step back is actually a great example, and I love seeing it. But I will get to the point. I am. We like you, Kevin. It's just know your role sometimes. Anyway, I'm Tiffany Doherty. I am with Johnson & Johnson. I lead our military talent work. And when I'm not giving these guys a hard time, that means I own our strategy for how do we recruit veterans and military spouses and members of the Guard and Reserve across our business. Also working with our team to make sure we've got a really supportive policy and culture. But my background, I was an Army enlisted veteran many moons ago, an air traffic controller. I also came from a Navy enlisted family, so I'm really passionate about how I think military service elevates our careers and builds great professionals. But who is Johnson & Johnson? You've probably heard of us. You may have some products in your home, but we are the world's largest, most diverse healthcare company, made of 3 sectors. So yes, those consumer products you know and love, and probably don't even realize half of them are us. Your Listerine, your Aveeno, could walk around my house and start naming them to you. But it's also medical devices like AccuView contact lenses. Candy came out and saw where we make those here in Jacksonville recently, and pharmaceuticals. We are a company that is values driven, that has, by the way, our first 14 employees, more than half of them were women. One of our first 3 scientists was a woman, long before that was normal in industry. So that's really woven into the way that we do business. So I'm excited about this event, excited to be here. We have 4 dedicated military hiring tracks, including a skill bridge program, 2 leadership development tracks, and a sales pathway, but also thousands of other jobs. So come check out our breakout room. Would love to chat with you more about that. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Next up, I'd like to say hello to Carrie Ann Gonzalez from Amazon. How are you, Carrie?
If I could find the mute button. Hello, everyone. I do sound like a 20-year smoker right now. My kids, of course, brought home some daycare crud, as we all know how that goes. But hi, everyone. I am Carrie Ann Gonzalez. I sit on the Global Military Affairs team here at Amazon. I did 6 years in the Army. I was a 68 Papa, so that's an X-ray tech. So absolutely nothing of what I do now. So if you would like a change from your military job or work or whatever you do there into a civilian role, I can definitely kind of help you and see where you can transition into that. For Amazon specifically, I do all of North America's military recruiting events. So I'm sure you've seen my face as well as put on the webinars. So definitely stop in our room and come say hi.
Awesome. Thank you, Carrie. Next up from John Deere, Jess Mady. How are you, Jess?
Hi, Candy. I'm good. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for being here today at 50 Strong and also for your service. My name is Jess Mady, and I have the honor of being one of John Deere's military outreach coordinators. I was an Air Force Medical Service Corps officer for 6 years and decided to separate after having our first kiddo, but I am still very much integrated into the military community because I am a military spouse to an active duty C-40 pilot here off of Scott Air Force Base right next to St. Louis. And today is extremely special to me because we get to highlight the amazing female veterans that are currently serving and have served. And it is my distinct pleasure to join this event with a very dynamic team of female rock stars from John Deere. So it's very unique in the breakout room today, everyone. I have my partner in crime and master military spouse. She always gets shy when I call her that, but Cassandra Glebzinski. I have Michelle, a 23-year John Deere employee representing the Navy, and 2 current SkillBridge interns, Yi representing the Army and Alicia representing the Marines. So you may be aware that John Deere is a leader in the agriculture industry, but you may not know that we are also an industry leader in construction, forestry, and technology, with other opportunities in things like operations, machining, skills trade, logistics supply, IT, and much, much more. We have a very personalized and easy process to get started with the John Deere Military Hiring Program. My partner, Cassie, will be dropping a link into the chat. When you click on that link, it is a very short and simple contact card, which alerts our veteran reps to contact you and reach out for a one-on-one chat and highlight you for 30 minutes and talk about all about yourself, your family, and your goals and aspirations. We are also an approved DoD SkillBridge industry partner, and we would love for you to be a part of our mission in helping farmers and infrastructure workers feed and shelter the world. Once again, thank you so much for your service, and we hope to see you in the John Deere breakout room.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jess. Great to see you. Do we have anybody here from Tech Systems? Okay. From Wells Fargo, who am I handing the floor over to from the Wells Fargo team? Aaron, how are you, Aaron?
Good. I'm alive and well. You know what I just realized? It's been 20 years. 20 years ago, this time frame, I was an Army reservist. I went through the initial invasion back in 2003. And 20 years ago on this date, myself and my team, my soldiers actually were getting to a plane to unknown. It's amazing how time flies. I'm sorry, I just saw the date and I was like, wait a minute, it's been 20 years already. Anyway, I am the military talent liaison here at Wells Fargo, and I've been on the Stagecoach for close to over 2 years, but I've been in talent acquisitions, military transition services for over 17 years. My primary responsibility at Wells Fargo is actually really simple. at Wells Fargo, we have 30 individuals dedicated to help veterans and military spouses, our teammates through direct placements or through our veteran-specific programs. Programs such as the vet internship programs, our Boots to Banking programs, our corporate fellowship programs, our Triple H programs, and our apprenticeships. Come join my counterpart, Latasha Freeman, and myself in our breakout room to learn more. And Candy, thank you for having us here.
Awesome. Thanks, Aaron. Thank you, Latasha, too, for being here today.
Yes.
From Fiserv, Seth, take it away.
Yep. Hey, there we are. Had to get the mic going. Awesome. Hey, Candy, feel like I haven't seen you in forever. It's been like
It's been a while.
about 24 hours. Hi, I am Seth Peterson. I am a corporate citizenship manager with Fiserv, and I am extremely excited that I have my associate here with us, Janine McChesney. She is a military spouse, and she is very excited to be here to talk with you as well. And she is also our Maryland chapter of our Military Leadership Council leader. So very excited to have her here to talk about what it's like to be within the company on the spouse and just working as an associate in general. But Fiserv, right? We've been in business for over 35 years, the original fintech. And I like to say that Fiserv is a company that every single person uses every day and you never even realized it. We process hundreds of millions of deposit accounts, facilitate billions of payment transactions, and operate in more than 100 countries. If you checked your bank statement, moved money from A to B, or stopped at Dunkin' Donuts to pick up a coffee, you most likely used our service and didn't realize it. So we are involved all over the world and all over the country in handling financial transactions. In order to make a company like this work seamlessly, we need people of all backgrounds and technical prowess to handle all these different types of functions. So with that being said, we're looking for software developers, project managers, data analysts, implementation, auditing. I think every once in a while we're even looking for pilots. So you never know what we've got going on, but we've got everything you can think of. Definitely want to invite you to come out to our breakout room and see what we've got going on. And that is it. Super looking forward to everybody coming by and come see what we've got going on.
Awesome. Thank you, Seth. Do we have anybody here from ADP? Okay. From Verizon, Paolo, am I turning it over to you? Anybody from Verizon?
Oh, hi, Candy. It's Brittany Becker from Verizon.
Oh, hi, Brittany. I'm so sorry if I missed that. I'm so sorry. How are you, Brittany?
No, it's all good. Paola's having some internet connection issues right now, so it's very spotty on her end. So I'm just gonna kind of cover it. But hello, everyone. Brittany Becker. I'm a 6-year Air Force veteran. I got out in 2009, and I've been with Verizon now for the last 8 years on the military recruitment team. And we are more just a telecom company. We have a lot of opportunities outside of the customer service and retail space. We hire engineers, we hire project managers for those roles. We have network roles, we have finance, we have operations, we have pretty much anything you could think of, except for the doctors and the lawyers. We do have some like law, but those jobs are like hit and miss when people move on and whatnot. But we do have a lot of opportunity. If you go to our careers page, Verizon.com, we have all of our opportunity listed there. We participate in the military fellowship and the Skill Bridge program, and most recently the Career Forward program. We have a military skills matcher. So if you are not sure how your experience aligns with our roles here at Verizon, take a look at that skills matcher. We have a dedicated military website that lists all those resources information. You can go to that skills matcher, put all your experience, your background in from the military, plus whatever you have additionally, and it'll pop out what is you're currently aligned to, what's currently open on our job board. Now that will be the live list. So if you do see some roles or if you don't think anything aligns right now, you can set up job alerts, and then jobs open and close all the time. So to be able to be a first applicant, I highly recommend setting up job alerts in various categories, and then you'll get emailed once that new job becomes available. But we do have a dedicated military recruitment team. We are all aligned to support specific business units within Verizon. I usually support the global network and technology space and some of the cyber security space opportunities. And then the rest of the team, they're aligned to support, Verizon Business Group or our corporate sector. So you can reach out to any one of us. We're more than happy to help. We can help you translate your skills, look at your resume, and really help you prepare for your next step.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, I hope what y'all are seeing is that each of these employers has a way for you to connect with them, right? And so as you're in the breakout rooms, please definitely make sure that you understand how each of them is asking you to follow up with them, okay? Last but not least, from Lowe's, Alex or Rebecca, who am I turning it over to today?
I am gonna do it today.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hi. So obviously you've heard of Lowe's. You've probably been there on the weekend for your paint or as you're getting ready to start your garden this spring. But we have a lot more than just our store operation. So we have pilots, we have doctors, we have lawyers. We actually just have I saw a position posted for a mechanic out of our Charlotte office to support our aircrafts. So a lot more than just the surface that you would think of with Lowe's. Also, we have a SkillBridge program, as well as with 40% of you being in that education realm, we have internship programs as well in Charlotte, and then some entry-based tech positions as well. Alex is a veteran and she'll be in the breakout room with me. So we look forward to talking to you guys about the opportunities we have here at Lowe's.
Awesome. All right. I am going to pull back up my screen for a quick minute. Okay. Here's the thing. And a lot of our partners mentioned this in their conversations, but one of the things that we've done is we've worked with each of the employers that are here with us today to kind of consolidate, if you will, key pathways as well as where they want you to reach them. This is not a job board, right? We're not going to boil the ocean and recreate what's already there. This is just key pathways. So you're welcome to use this to help you either pick which breakout rooms that you want to go into today. This also lives 24/7. So you're welcome to use this at any time. If you are active duty and you are looking for SkillBridge, if it's helpful, you're welcome to use the 5,000 plus opportunities that we now know about at the city level across about 150 different DoD authorized partners. You're welcome to use this if this is helpful for today and any time as well. Of the 5,000 roles that are there now that are DoD authorized for SkillBridge, I'd say about 1,800 of those have been updated or added fully within the last week. So to the industry partners that are adding opportunities often, thank you so much. As you are navigating your breakout rooms, because so many of you have been to 50 Strong before, we're going to go ahead and open the breakout rooms. The way you find the breakout rooms, there's a button at the bottom of your screen called breakout rooms. If you don't find it, it's something that says more with 3 dots. Click on that and breakout rooms should be under it. Each of the employers that are here today will be hosting their own breakout room. And when you click breakout rooms, you'll see a list of all the employers. So at this time, we are going to go ahead and open our breakout rooms. The breakout rooms will be open for 1 hour. And let me check to make sure that folks are moving into those okay. All right, good. Okay, so at this time, you are welcome to go into the breakout room of your choice. If you are here representing an employer, you know what to do. If you are here as an attendee, you are welcome to go talk to any of these employers that you like for the next hour. Also for the next hour, you pick your rooms, right? You pick how much time you choose to spend in each room. We'll give you a little bit of a heads up at each 15-minute mark. You can ignore that, or you can use that to pace yourself. It's up to you. And then join us back for some giveaways and to wrap up at the end. If you need help moving into a breakout room, please just drop your name and the room you want to go into in the chat, and we can manually move you. All right. So it looks like we have a bunch of folks still left here with us. Employer partners, is anybody is an employer that is not able to move into their room? Okay. Looks like maybe just a little bit of a delay. Thanks for being here, Antoinette. Lisa Miller, we can move. Oh, it looks like Lisa already moved.
I got her. I got her.
Oh, thank you. Okay, anybody else need help moving? Jess, you okay? Okay, looks like she's off.